And I'm sure there are many youth out there who will be very interested in talking to you and getting to know your experience as well, because I mean, you represented Sri Lanka after all in such a big competition, right?
Yeah, because we were actually having a chat about it, saying that okay, you know, next year we need to make sure that we get like more young marketers to come out there and participate, and we'll give all the help that we can, and you know, share our experience, because that's something that we also didn't have. Like we didn't have a lot of time to, you know, talk to people and ask about the competition or prepare ourselves. We actually went really not prepared.
So, but now you can be mentors for the next generation.
If you look at other countries, it is totally at a different scale. You know, they select the participants somewhere around January, February, and they groom them, and you know, and they have
there
time
are certain levels.
And for the competition also, there were people in the selection, the announcement of the winners. There were people supporting them at the back, but in Sri Lanka, from Sri Lanka, we were the only two.
Like they had a crew behind them.
Yeah.
That is at a totally different scale. So next time we'll make sure that that happens in Sri Lanka as well. Because honestly, before going, I also didn't know that this is this big.
So we just put into it, like.
Not really. We were the ones who decided that we are going to participate in this, and we are going to make sure we win. So it was our own initiative.
I'm sure all that hard work paid off,
definitely.
Yeah, because seeing what you have gained so far, I mean, even though, like you said, you did not have a crew behind you, I'm sure that both of your individual work just paid off.
I think both of our nature is as such that you know, we make sure that we go ahead and, you know, achieve something. He's more determined than me, but still.
When he becomes the CEO, you can become the partner of creativity or whatnot. I don't know. something like that. There was something very exciting that I want to share. There was an article published on the Wall Street Journal on YouTube. I mean, tell us about that. That's huge. Now, that is really huge.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
Yeah, we didn't think it would go that big. Obviously, one of our colleagues only actually captured that article and sent us, and we were like, whoa.
Officially celebrities.
Exactly. On the Wall Street Journal.
Rashida?
Yes, it was huge. Wall Street Journal, I had heard about it. That's it.
He still mesmerized.
I never thought that we would appear in Wall Street Journal. First thing that we did was share it.
We were like publicizing ourselves.
Marketing ourselves.
Journal.
But that's huge. I mean, really, that's huge. And how did you know about the friend told you? Is it?
Yeah. Okay. One of our friends had actually captured it.
Link,
and
we how long after the award ceremony did you know this?
About 3 weeks. Not 1 or 2 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks,
Okay. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
But so like you said, it is the Oscars of the advertising. I mean, you are now popular celebrities out there. So don't be surprised if somebody from outside the country comes and says, I want to take a picture with you. Let's go for an interview. Okay, shifting from there to Sri Lanka, and what kind of work do you do in Sri Lanka? Tell us about the important projects that you are involved in right now at this moment. And what is the next level when it comes to your career? What is your next target?
In terms of work?
Yes.
Career. So I look into advertising and media in my work area. So I'm basically involved in all the campaigns, the advertising campaigns, and also the media campaigns. So basically all the categories. I work with all the categories in the marketing department. So yeah, there are a few big projects that we are working on, and other than that, we also want to get involved with all the, you know, like these cans. There are several other competitions as well. Like there is this thing called the Young Spikes, which is the Asian version of cans. So we both were in the organizing committee because we thought, okay, we need to use this strength of ours to actually, you know, spread it across, because we can share that experience anywhere we go.
Of course.
So there is cans, then there is spikes. Then we're not sure about the other competition, but we want to get involved and make sure that we actually go and help them out and, you know, share our experience.
I'm sure you'll also be contacted. I mean, after all that you have won.
Yes.
So, no, seriously. I mean, you said that you are involved in media campaigns, advertising, and all. I mean, you can simply be the poster child. I mean, that's not an issue at all. Since you're in the Wall Street Journal right now, I mean, that's huge, right? So,
brand ambassador.
Yes, like the ambassadors. No, I mean, it must be very important for the youth out there also to know that you don't have to stop in a certain level when you focus on your career. Like Rashi said, don't just stop at being the director, you can directly go to being a CEO.
Definitely.
So, so you should aim higher. I think that is what I absorbed in this conversation. Lakshita, why don't you tell us about what is next in your career? I mean, what are your next targets?
I started my career as an engineer. I was there for 2 years, and then I moved into a regulatory authority, financial regulatory authority, and then joined current company as a product manager for devices. And currently I'm handling enterprise solution category of Etisalat on the marketing side. So next position would be probably a senior manager position of our company, and I want to climb up the ladder to the top.
You can use it as a bribe also. I won the Young Gold Lions award, so I need to get the next person. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, you should.
We can actually.
You can, no.
No, as in
I'm not promoting
that
you.
way. As in the competition just after we won the competition, there were some people coming and talk to us saying that
Of course, I mean, they must be genuinely interested in getting involved with people like you. And do you know anybody who is in your say for example in your contemporary age group, right? Do you know anybody else who are as passionate as you are about marketing, who really want to be something like this, to get into some level like this? Do you know anybody else, and are you mentoring them right now? Are you willing to do that in the future?
Right now, obviously there are a lot
must
of
be
friends.
so many people.
Okay.
There are definitely, and even friends that we know of that tour, and they're like, some of my friends have said, I was going to participate that, but something came up and I couldn't, and now I feel bad, like I should have done it. So I'm like, go ahead,
Go ahead and do it next time.
Until you're the age of 30 you can.
Okay.
So until then you can try and see. So definitely, I mean, next year also we're planning to make sure that this competition is held again and there are people participating, and then we'll help them.
And also, why I said that it's a big thing, we got a lot of popularity and publicity, because the youth out there, youth won't last forever. You have to make the maximum at that time, and you have to dream big and be determined. Those are the two things that will make you successful. If you have those two, there's enough and more people out there who are willing to help
you.
Of course, we are willing to help. Actually, we were planning to work on the next year's local competition and help them as much as possible and all that, because you need to take the name of our country to the world. Very less people know Sri Lanka apart from cricket. In other fields, less people know.
Yes, I know. And when it comes to France, I mean, it must be even worse because they don't have cricket.
Yes. So you should do something back to the country. That's one thing you should do, especially when you're young.
Yes, of course. And the other thing that I want to ask you is that, who do you look up to as your inspiration, or what do you look up to as your inspiration? Is there an organization? Is there a person? Or who are your idols? Say, I want to be like this, or I want to reach higher than that. Is there anybody that you
for me, of course, no specific person. I think I gather like bits and pieces from
everywhere. Okay.
Like I would gather like a leadership thought from a particular person, maybe a more let's say a more role model sort of a thought from another person. So it's like different bits and pieces from capture from all over.
Yes.
And I'll basically create my own sort of inspiration and inspire myself.
Amazing. How do you inspire yourself, Yuni? Tell us about that. How do you honestly, how do you motivate yourself? Because motivation and I think encouragement is very important for the young ones out there, because some people get very negative very soon, especially with economical problems, social issues and many things like that. So how do you motivate yourself?
I think I just have the spirit of like, you have to make sure and you go and do it yourself and get it done. Don't give up, because I mean, okay, there will be people who will help you, maybe who will not help you, who won't be there for you, but just because of that, you don't have to give up. You have to make sure you go and achieve your goal. So I was anyways that person, like, whatever obstacle came my way, I didn't think of it as a negative point or a challenge or whatever. I made sure that, I don't keep a lot of hopes in life, but whatever objective I need to achieve, I'll go and achieve it.
You're the woman of steel.
Exactly.
Woman. People get away off my track. Is that your way?
Yes.
That's amazing, because that's how you should be, especially as a young woman.
Yes.
Which is also an important question, but I will ask that question from you after I come back from this short commercial break. We are going for a break right now, but don't go away. We have more questions to ask from Hiruni and Lakshita.